Okay. We are starting up again, and when we had last left off, you had gotten, well, brute forced and then solved a tile puzzle on the floor. So, let's continue from there.
All right.
Let's brute force it again.
No.
I think I think I'm the only one who actually got brute forced by the trap.
How many darts did you get hit by?
A lot.
Anyways, I'm gonna go to the right.
It might be a good idea to, like, use the arrow keys for this point. For fairly obvious reasons pretty soon.
Gotcha. So I will go boop, boop, boop.
Oh, how long does our temp health last, by the way?
Until you rest. Short rest for the tiles you touched.
Ha! Joke's on you.
Unless you lose
my
it.
temp health is already gone.
No, your temp health is on the floor. Covered in darts.
Yep.
Alright, and then I will boop.
Okay.
All behind.
I'll really just go whatever directions you want, and I'll let you know when something happens.
Well, we have dynamic lighting on, so it's like, I don't want to go too far and get lost.
Yeah.
The webs, are they, like, difficult, or is that just for show?
I think that's just for show. Or is it?
Yeldrin, over here, no!
Yeldrin, don't wander off.
Don't go toddling off on your own.
Oh, you don't see each other's lights, huh? So you can actually get lost.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go stick with Yeldrin. Dwarf power.
Okay, no. We do not want to be split up.
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of dwarf power.
Dwarf power!
It's literally...
Whatever.
This is a dead end.
Alright, lead the way then.
Okay, I've led the way. I'm at a dead end.
Okay, when you step there, the floor underneath you kind of sinks down, and a blade from above swings down, getting a 13 to hit you, although you were not prepared. A 12. Advantage does not work.
Brilliant.
Wait, did it hit?
Alright.
No.
Okay.
You done with your dwarf power?
It's
I'm
coming
gonna
back.
I'm gonna step off the plate and then go again.
Okay.
Yay!
23. Well, I guess you would have known it this time, so we'll go with the left one only. So 23.
Okay, that hits.
For 5 damage.
Ow.
Dwarf power!
What if I did it one more time? They wouldn't expect that, would it?
No, I'm sure
Just
they
gonna
would.
hold.
Please, by all means.
Little
Well,
bit.
The game has been giving you a lot of chances so far.
Yeldrin, did you say you're going to hold Yeldrin's shoulder?
Yes, I'm gonna hold my shoulder and be just like, God damn it. Somehow it's just gonna be like, God. I'm so beside myself right now.
Hold on. I'm going to say, Avdol, I think there's some secrets here. Never mind that 11.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you step, and I would have.
No.
You actually didn't.
My passive perception allowed me to hear the swinging of the blade.
You would hear that, but you
Possibly
don't know.
Children screaming in pain, or Halstead, wincing in pain.
You wouldn't see that because you don't really have.
Wince?
Well, you'd make some
winced
sort of
very
noise.
loudly.
Are you
I didn't
saying
think
you would
you
just sort of
noticed.
like bite your tongue as a blade fell from the ceiling and stabbed you?
To be fair, he might since he knew it was going to happen, but
did he
Hit me
say?
in all of my temp
roll a
health.
constitution save.
Okay. 20.
There you go.
Okay, so I guess this is what
Are we really doing this?
No.
I mean, far be it from me to tell you guys what to do, as that's not what a good
I'm
game
gonna
master
just
should
start
do,
going
but...
this way and hope people follow.
I'm following you.
Okay.
And Yeldrin gets lost.
God damn it. There a fork? Yes.
Yes, there is.
Alright. Alright, you
Alright,
take
that's a
initiative.
dead end, so yeah, go that way.
It's
Dead
like,
end. I love dead ends.
this trap hits you once, and then you know how it works. This isn't a very well-designed labyrinth.
Door at the end of this hallway to the left.
Cool.
The door is closed, though.
Double
It
check
is.
to make sure none of the floor is more swinging blade panels.
Okay,
for it.
I walk over to the door.
Oh, well, nothing happens when you walk up to the door.
Yeah.
You'll hear, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not Yeldrin doing it, so it's not just gonna trigger an obvious gas trap.
I roll insight to see through the deception. Is it insight? Yeah. It's insight.
Yeah, insight's the wisdom.
User in your
Just
channel timed
barely.
Yes, I see through your deception.
I said it was
Screen of
okay.
lies.
Should we wait for Avdol to come back, or is he not important?
Avdol's in the back.
No, he just disconnected from our
Oh.
voice service.
Don't worry, he'll be back in 4
we
episodes
can't
as
hear
Abdal's
him.
dad.
God damn. Was that a motherfucking JoJo reference? Anyways, door.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh my god.
No, 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 no.
Oh my god.
Can I hear anything beyond the door?
Nothing with your passive, but You
What's
wanna
the door
roll?
made of?
stone.
Okay.
Talk
Okay.
to door.
Okay, my pet 10 is not even that good.
It's
Can I
less
get a
than your
shot?
passive.
I know. I'm going to touch the door with my hand.
Nothing happens.
I will start to apply gentle pressure in an attempt to push open the door.
It will swing open. It is not locked. And you see a room. And this really doesn't matter because all of you have dark vision. Literally all of you. But a shaft of natural light spills from a tiny square hole in the ceiling onto a carved stone pedestal. An ornate stone cube rests on its surface.
Cube.
Oh dear.
I've been
Alright.
told the fun cannot be halted.
the,
19 to survey the room for any traps.
You don't see any with your inspection.
I wish Avdol didn't just go completely deaf so that we could detect magic.
It's catatonic.
You can kind of give him functioning commands. He'll detect
Alright.
magic. There is no magic in the room.
Including on the cube.
Well, the cube is magic.
Okay. Just
I'll
double check
enter
it.
the room.
Could be a fake.
Sure.
Magical cube.
I will now navigate to the edge of the room by going first up and then over across.
Nothing will happen as you sidle along the edge.
I do something similar. I walk in here. And I'll go the opposite direction. Let's
Eldrin,
take
this
the-
is the voice inside your head. It didn't work last time, but do it. Do it.
Do. Not going on the pedestal, but going around it.
Nothing will happen as you sidle through the other side of the room.
User entered your channel.
There he is.
There we go.
Just in time to get kicked out of Roll20.
But nothing has happened as you circumnavigate the room.
I'm gonna say Vormash, try the door to make sure we have an exit.
That
what's the
door
made
will
of?
open as well.
That's
Okay,
weird.
Perfect. Okay, whatever. I don't even care what it's made of anymore. I open the door.
It's
the door.
stone, also.
Yay!
Oh, well, I guess I should give you vision beyond it, huh?
Yeah,
Give
probably.
me sight beyond door.
That's a terrible spell. Actually, no,
Alright,
that'd
so
probably be a
we're
very
just
good
gonna ignore the
spell.
cube then?
So,
Are
What
we
all?
just gonna ignore the cube, or because we
Oh,
know it's
hold
magic?
on. I need some filling in here. I was basically gone for
You
a moment.
detected magic. The only thing magic in this room is a cube. We all moved over to the other side of this room.
this is
Also,
kind of
get in the
important too, so that's what it looks
Ah.
like.
Oh, Idris
Okay.
puzzle cube.
It's the horn.
Alright.
It's a
Why does it
jack-
give it away? I hate the system. I mean, I think you kind of figured this was Ijin's shrine because you saw the,
Yeah.
what was it, the,
Yeah.
And we saw we had
Rabbit.
the story as well.
yeah.
It's a jackal.
Jackal.
Jackalope?
Jackal.
Okay.
Jackal. Jackal.
So, I guess I'll pick it up.
I'm gonna go here.
You'll grab it, nothing will
Yeah.
happen. You have the
Okay.
cube.
Cool.
Do.
Move.
All right, lead the way.
Do.
There's another. Oh, that's a dead end over here.
Not that way. Where are you going?
Going farther in.
I'm talking. Oh, Avdol, where are you going?
Going out. Got what I needed.
The rest of us are going to continue in this direction. Would you like
All right,
to join
you
us?
do that.
No? Okay.
Hashtag split
Hello.
the party.
How are you?
Oh,
I come
hi.
from the other side of this square building.
He's a guest. Murder him. Now that I can mess with dynamic lighting, I should start adding doppelgangers.
Oh no.
God.
Dead end.
And we're back.
Hey, maybe you guys had a stroke and forgot how to cross the puzzle. What do you have to do?
I
jump.
walk in a straight line.
Are you literally...
We walk on a unique animal the entire time on the way
Well,
over.
yes, I know. And if I remember the floor correctly, if I just walk in a straight line, I'm going
No,
to hit a unique
not
animal
always.
every single
Some
time.
of those rows will actually still activate stuff.
What?
Yeah. I vaguely remember some of those rows actually having duplicates.
Well, okay.
Well, also
Then-
remember that until you get to the other side, some of them stay down.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
Also,
and
the second row has like 2 eagles and 2 of Nijin's horned rabbits. So
I
right
literally
then and
shadow
there,
step to the other side.
there's 2
I'm
boards.
done.
There's the
Sure.
far left, I think, is the only unique row where you're not gonna set off something.
Anyways, Artis is going to finish smoking his cigarette and be like, you guys done?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Let's keep moving.
All right. Oh god, I'm still zoomed in. I'm still zoomed in super far here.
Did he like flick the cigarette anywhere?
It was
No.
actually an ice cigarette.
Ah, an igloo.
It freezes your lungs instead of burns them.
Cigarettes don't burn your... Okay, Tom.
They
is
do
clearly-
now.
These
We
are
don't know.
fantasy
These could be some
Wizards.
proto cigarettes that just, it's like filled with the kind of tar like pitch, so it coats your lungs and then you light them on fire.
Holy shit.
Right. But
It's
anyways,
literally smoking.
there is nothing inside that section of
Neat.
apartment.
Up and around
Yeah.
the walls to clear out the last of this left section then?
Yeah, fair enough. So
Yeah.
up the stairs and then down and then here.
Yes, like that.
Okay, that makes things easy. Nothing in any of those.
Ooh, what about this?
Well, fine, if you want an extra roll for that one.
Real quick, what's the daylight situation looking like?
At this point,
It's
probably
even afternoon,
like
right?
afternoonish, like 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay. Well, as you enter, the vinage and all of that is particularly overgrown,
Vines?
and you are going to be grabbed. All of these have vines, but this one actually animates.
Oh. Shoot. Actually, that looks about right. I just need to fix.
You need to fix the HPs.
Yes. This should be. Let's see. I gave myself how much? 20 health. Yeah, I gave myself 20, so that should be 10 out of 30. HP is correct, actually.
Okay. It'll just lash out once.
So wait, we're all getting grabbed though?
No, it's going to target a random person.
Okay.
We're 7th level, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. If I remember correctly, you're close-ish to 8th. But
No, we're not.
No, we're
Oh.
not.
No, we're
Um,
not.
well,
We're
it's
like
going to be
10
at
away,
Halstead.
roughly.
Not we
crits, but the attack itself doesn't do damage.
Yep, so I'm just.
Oh, wait, no, it does. Why doesn't it roll the damage?
Until the grapple ends.
14 damage as it smacks you over the head and wraps around you.
Bonk.
We haven't rested since the froggy myth, right?
No.
Right.
Also, Halstead's name and health are missing again.
Yeah, because these are tokens from a different sheet, so gotta flip them on.
Okay, so you get pulled close, you're being constricted.
Mhm.
And so really at this point, go ahead and roll your initiatives. I'm just going to put it at 0. Oh dear. It's happening again.
Well, I mean, it's
I believe it gets put to the bottom, so if I delete these, let me know if I deleted anyone's initiative.
Okay.
I should have Avdol, Vormash, Artis, and Halstead right now.
yes.
And that's who you see, so we just need...
Me.
Yes.
Who also
Oh,
got a
yours
19.
got deleted. Okay.
Who also
Oh,
got a
yours
19.
got deleted. Okay. I believe you're gonna go before Artis, although maybe not. Nope, you will. Okay.
Yep.
And we're going in that order. Yeldrin, you're up.
We go
Then
the
move to
Nickos.
here.
Sure.
Dang vines.
Dang
Too
nabbit.
many. Why do I have a disadvantage? There we go. Normal.
That was because you were blinded earlier, but that will hit.
Alright. For 11 damage.
Okay.
Who doesn't
Be
like-
gone. With a 13.
A 13 will hit.
And then
For
punch it.
7 more. Sure.
For 7 more.
All right. You beat it as senseless as you can make a plant. And Artis will be like, oh, it's grabbing him, eh? This is Artis's time to shine.
Come on. What is bookmark?
Yes, Bookmark is his magical dagger. And he'll make 3 attacks. Hit. Miss. And hit. 2 hits. For 17 damage over those 2 hits. And we will go to Avdol.
Cool. Let me just. Yep. Damn it. I want to use that to find out. Yeah, I can make that. Cool. Put it up. Gonna swing twice at it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's see your
13.
failures. That will hit.
Yep. Oh, nice. 8.
Okay.
And then
And second swing.
14. Ooh,
It's
just
a
barely
Christmas
going under the radar.
miracle. I'm sorry. It's a Hanukkah miracle.
A bit late
Vormesh.
for that, but I'll
It's
take it.
Diwali miracle.
All right, so are we? Whenever I see something like this, I always imagine that scene from Shaun of the Dead where they all just run up to that one zombie hit with pool cues to the tune of fucking the Queen song. God damn it! It's not.
Queen
It's
song.
There's only
don't,
one.
Don't let me down. There we go.
You mean don't stop me now?
Don't drop me now. Fuck.
Don't bring me down.
Just roll your goddamn attacks.
I take out my impotent rage at not being able to remember song names.
Don't bring me down.
Still alive. So we're going to go to Halstad, who will be choked.
Choke me
Except
hard,
I
Daddy.
guess he's not getting choked. He's getting poisoned.
Oh,
For
do I get to roll?
24.
Do I roll the save for this?
It's just the damage, but you do have resistance.
Do you take
So-
half then? So what?
So 12.
That's 12.
Tap out, man. Tap out.
So I'm gonna roll my eyes and shift into a polar bear and polar bear my way out of this.
Is that large or huge?
It's a polar bear is on the line. It's large,
Okay. Still able to have a grasp on you, but are you going to attack it?
but I'm
or-
going to bite and then claw it.
Sure.
In that order. 14 on the bite, 26 on the claw.
Those will both hit.
Okay.
Pretty sure you're going to bring it down.
Woohoo! 12 on the bite.
You bite it to death.
Okay. I can keep this form for 3 hours, so just let me know when that's
All right, I'll try and remember how
Yeah.
long that's going to be, but
just like when night falls, I'll probably
yeah, it's
shit
probably
down.
going to be when it happens. So, congratulations. That was 175 each.
Neat.
Artist is going to kind of point out perhaps it would be better to just kind of scout along the roads and see if there are any things that look like they might be temples or stick out.
Yeah, right.
These buildings don't seem to hold too much, and any fights we get into just drain our resources for the actually difficult challenges we face.
Fair enough. All right. So in that case, back on the roads we go.
Do I get rep with artist by being a polar bear?
Considering he hates the Ring of Winter and wants
Oh,
to get rid of it, no?
What
He's
if
gonna
he's a
try to
fire
kill you.
bear?
I'm warm and have blubber.
Blubber, you say?
Make a candle out of him.
All right. Anyway.
All right, so yeah, let's
back
make
on the
our way
road?
Back to the road.
Sure. It'll take you probably about like 20 minutes.
Cool. We're back on the
Okay.
road, and so just from the immediate vicinity, do we see anything that looks temple-like?
No, nothing that stands out, because the temples have been really well kept. Everything else is collapsing. However, ahead of you and to the left, something seems a bit amiss.
Over here.
Yes.
Okay, so Zwoosh.
Well, before you do that, let me find out if something happens when you get close. Oh, okay. An overturned wagon lies on the street ahead. Rotting flower petals litter the ground around it, and bees nest in its broken wheels. A
Oh,
freshly
no.
cut garland of jungle flowers hangs from the wagon's tongue.
Can I sniff around to see if I can smell anything?
You can smell the flowers, and you smell vegetation that smells similar to those vegapygmies, but it is a old trail.
So I shouldn't roll. I just know. I'm only saying this because I'm a polar bear and I have advantage on any perception that's based on smell. No.
All right, so what do you wish to do? There's an overturned wagon, and give me a religion check.
Okay.
13.
The bear is almost as versed in religion as you.
Well, in this
You can tell
particular-
that the flowers seem to be an offering of some type, whether religious or mourning or something, but they were obviously placed there by something.
and the
Okay.
bees
So wait,
all
are the
over it.
flowers like surrounding the cart?
They're in front of the cart,
They're in front of the
several
cart.
tens
You
of feet
said-
away.
Did you say the cart was like overturned? Or?
Yes, the cart is overturned.
Okay.
I opt for
Hold-
to walk around. I think we should walk around. the
Hold on,
cart.
before you move even towards it, do I hear a sound coming from the cart? Can I roll a perception for that?
Sure.
Okay.
You think you hear bees.
I think I hear bees. Okay.
You're
I
not sure though. It
know
might
I
be. It might just be your
definitely do not hear
tinnitus.
bees.
Yeah, you're right. I'm still going to tell the others my suspicion that more than bees might possibly be underneath the cart. And ask them to perhaps try and perceive what could be there.
Yeah, I gave that a shot, and I'm pretty sure that
He did worse than you somehow.
Show me smell beyond smell with a 16.
Okay, you know.
smell beyond.
22.
Okay. There is no movement besides bees inside the cart.
Okay. I think we should just leave this offering undisturbed and walk around the cart. Sound good?
Yeah, you lead the way.
Cool. I'll lead. All right. Let the guy with half his health lead the way.
Is there a potentially overabundance of bees under that cart?
I
You're
would
not
rather
sure.
not make this worse the situation with the inclusion of yet more bees.
I'll just follow whoever's leading.
I
'cause
am
I'm a
leading.
man on
I
that.
am leading. I am taking a route that does not go that goes as far away from the cart as possible. Takes a little bit of extra time, but
Beyond the cart, there doesn't seem to be too much of interest here. It
Oh,
was
okay.
what you noticed out of the corner of your eye.
oh, okay.
So even
Well,
this
I
is
mean,
just
like,
kind of a ruin.
Oh, okay. That ruin is just kind of crumbly.
Yes.
Okay, never mind then. Yep, keep going then.
Okay.
Any other temple-y looking things in this area?
Nothing that stands out. Not to your
Alright,
right,
so-
or not to your east or west.
Cool. In that case, can we just cross them out just to be at the safe side?
Actually, before we go, do I detect magic underneath the cart?
You do not under the cart. No, there is no magic.
Okay, and nowhere in the vicinity either.
Nope.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, shoot up here.
Okay, well, as you pass by, this in particular, based on its fence and upright structure, seems to be something. However, to your west, something about that amphitheater kind of gives you the willies. A ruined
Let's
amphitheater
say you
looms
say.
over the surrounding buildings. Vines cling to its steps, and animal statues line its stands. The muddy ground outside is stripped clean of vegetation, and an eerie silence hangs over the area. No birds cry, no insects chirp, nothing stirs.
Hmm.
It's super dead. By the way, what's our daylight situation? Probably coming close to like late afternoon.
Yes.
Does it smell like undead?
No, it doesn't smell like undead, but give me a perception actually with scent you might get a bonus to it.
I did. I
Womp
rolled
womp.
for 14.
Oh, the 14.
Yeah.
Something resides there. Something you've smelled before.
22 again.
Smells like a regular, kind of a regular creature, but off.
Oh, like
Zombie.
dying?
Like a
No,
zombie T-Rex.
no. Like, not undead, but like,
Oh, infected by plants, maybe.
that could be it.
I will
You're not
harumph
sure.
and shrug my giant shoulders.
Well, do we want to camp up here and then
Why don't we
go to the
camp
shrine
in
hall?
one of these abandoned houses with nothing in them?
I point towards
Okay,
the amphitheater as if you want to
so-
investigate.
Do you want to take care
Well,
of that right
as
now, or-
you're looking at the amphitheater, you hear a rumbling, as though something massive is
Oh,
stomping
no.
around.
Okay, let's go hide in one of the nearby buildings.
It's several hundred feet away, so it's just barely kind of shaking you, but you can tell something big is moving.
Okay.
And I'll just move us to the random battle map, because I could reveal it on the map, but then you'd be like, oh, that thing is several hundred feet tall.
Right.
But it's not quite that big. However, you see this stomping through and entering the amphitheater as though returning to its lair.
Yep.
No.
Cool. I have an indescribable sensation that I need to flee this T-Rex as quickly as possible.
And something about it seems off.
Were you able to tell
Is
from
there
this
a
distance or
like
no?
medicine or something that could be done to be able to check from here?
No,
Or
it just
is
seems
it just like perception to see what's covering it?
it's just a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but it's covered in feathers.
And has horns.
And yes.
Devil Harry.
It's not a pickle, Ron, I'm sorry.
Damn.
Begin to growl and stand my ground as I know I can't outrun this thing.
It's several hundred feet away and it hasn't really
Yep.
noticed you, although as it passes by, it kind of sniffs the air, but it doesn't seem hungry. So it's not going to actively hunt you down yet.
Shoot down. Shoot down.
But that is residing here. I might have just drawn that on the GM
yeah, you
overlay.
drew
You
that on
did,
the GM
yeah.
overlay.
All right. So in that case, abandoned house.
Well, provided the house doesn't have strange disease gas.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine for me.
As you approach that one, it obviously seems like some type of temple. Carvings of monkeys hang by their tails decorate two cracked obelisks that stand before a shrine enclosed by broken walls. Past the obelisks is a courtyard filled with horsetails and arum lilies. 5 archways open into darkness at the base of the ruin. Mounted above the central arch is a stone plaque bearing a cuneiform inscription. And that will bring us to the map.
Okay, I guess we're gonna knock out this here temple tonight before we go to bed.
Just go one rectangle to the right. All right. So you are here.
Okay, the center archway had a
Star.
inscription on it.
Oh,
Yes, there was a cuneiform inscription.
Okay.
translator guy.
The inscription above the central arch, after it is translated by your scribe, reads, "Better to be Wongo's friend than his enemy."
Okay.
I wonder who Wongo is.
Wasn't Wongo in one of the stories?
Also, as you pass by those 2 obelisks, you hear a cacophony of shrieking monkeys.
Hmm.
As long as
do
you're
I-
standing in between the 2 obelisks, and as soon as you walk by, it fades.
Okay. Interesting. So is it like where I'm standing, I don't hear them, but where Halstead's standing, he would hear them?
Yes, Halstad is hearing them currently.
Okay, and is it like a hostile screeching or more like a very humored?
Annoying
if I can-
shrieks. They don't seem to cause any effect to you. It's just kind of loud. And it's only in
Right.
your head.
Mm-hmm. But it's just, for all we know, the riddle implies that we're supposed to stand in there. But if it's not really a hostile, I'm probably overthinking it. But yeah, we either are supposed to stand there or we're not. All right, that tunnel seems like a bit of a dead end. That one I can't really see down. That one's also kind of short, but has some sort of curved alcove there. I can't really see. And then that one, assumedly, goes on.
So I'm blind as a bat, but I'm pretty sure. There's probably stuff at the end of all of these hallways.
It's possible. Are the monkey obelisks? Are they facing towards the tunnel? Or are
They're facing towards each other.
Okay, they are facing towards each other. No look around.
I'm going to let Mr. Thinky do the thinking. Me, I'm just here to hit things.
Yeah, okay, nothing in the back. Mongo, was he in the story?
He was. I believe he was the one that fought the Sioux monster.
Well, okay. Well. All right, well, first, I'm going to say before we enter that none of us should stand in between the monkey obelisks.
Yeah.
And Halstad is currently being driven mad.
Just imagine this polar bear just being like,
Oh, right. Yeah, you're a polar bear, huh?
Polar
Oh, this
bear
is going to get
angry.
quite interesting
Yeah.
considering space.
Like, even if I'm here, I'm pretty sure I can hear the monkeys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As long as you're in between those two.
would you like to get out from between their house dead?
How would you... How?
Move forward.
We'll move forward. There you go.
Oh, I thought it was, I thought we were talking about these lines.
No.
No.
I was like, I can't...
These two.
Yeah, no. It's that. Yeah, it doesn't help when we can't see the top, so we don't know.
Yeah, well,
like,
obelisks.
another
Come
wall.
on, man.
Yeah.
What other
I
shape
understood
is
it,
like a
but I mean,
pyramid?
I can understand why someone wouldn't. But anyways,
I want to see pointed tops.
I guess I'll.
They
go
better
down.
be pointy.
I'm gonna cautiously take the first step.
So I'll just make sure these
Sure.
these are all have grates in front of them or something.
They don't.
Okay, that's just the dynamic lighting being.
Yeah, I think the
different.
dynamic lighting's just kind of.
This
Clear
one
that.
has something at the end, though.
There's a couple of them with things at the end, but not sure what.
All
Would
right,
I be allowed
hey,
to squeeze? Do you want to make me
hey.
5 feet to squeeze for lighting purposes?
Hey, see,
Yeah,
eye
sure.
monk, go down one of these.
You know what I'm
corridors
gonna
with
do.
Yeah. Long bear.
Long bear.
I have become long bear.
Anyways,
Can I read what this says at this distance, or should I get closer?
you're gonna have to get closer. Like the webs will block your vision.
We're
to
gonna
it.
pull some Winnie the Pooh shit here.
I
aren't we?
swear,
we're gonna
if
have
it
to pull
says
you
do
out by
not
your
know
feet.
the way, I'm going to be very sad.
That would be amazing if they anticipated that meme.
Alright. I investigate with my bare nose.
Okay. You see kind of an indentation in the wall, and there are two tiny holes as though you could look through it, and there is wording above, an inscription.
Oh,
Is it in Ulmun?
Yes.
of course.
grumble. I'm gonna back out. Going to paw,
All right.
motioning over there.
I'll find that out. Move in.
Sure.
Get a copy of what it says and bring it to our translator.
Okay. You say, all right, give me a second. Done. It says, my only friend starved to death.
Aw.
And it's better to be his friend. All right.
Well, there's no reference to Wongo,
Gotcha.
so
Okay.
you can
Alright,
assume that,
what's-
but just be
what's
careful.
Wait.
hallway?
Hold on. This one seems to have a similar situation. Does it have
Yes.
carvings? All right. I'll
You'll-
make a copy of that.
That
and
one
bring that also
says-
to the translator.
The vulture is lucky to be alive.
What did we say? What wasn't there something on the graffiti about the vulture?
Let me pull it up. No. All hail the king of feathers. But that's the closest thing to vultures.
I thought I remember hearing something about vultures, but maybe something else. Okay. Is this room blocked off?
It's not. Did I not
Okay.
remove the dynamic lighting from that one either?
No,
No,
it's
it's
just
not
it's
that,
got
it's
these
just like-
weird bars.
You got these
Oh.
weird like little gray circles in front of it, which
I
thought were
don't know what
bars.
they're doing, honestly. You can walk through it, yeah.
Okay, so both of the rows concurrent with the obelisks have eye holes in them.
Yes.
Oh, there's a back
So
way.
if I go here, what do I see?
So you're gonna go up to it, or
Oh, wait, I see. Okay,
Hold on.
hold on.
There's actually, I think it's a back. It might be a back way. Or
Yeah,
it might
that's.
Just be
I literally went back there earlier. There's nothing back there.
nothing there. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Womp womp.
So the two were my only friend starved to death, and
that was the right one. And then the vulture is lucky to be alive, and that was the left one.
Okay, and it's better to be Mongo's friend than his enemy. I would think. Wait, was a vulture mentioned in the story?
I'm going to squeeze all the way up here to that eye hole and see if I can see anything out of it.
Sure, you can do so. For
Long
that one,
Long
if
bear
you look
six
through it,
rounds.
you'll see a statue in the center of the room. The holes kind of focus on it. You see a ray of blue light falling onto the right foot of the statue. And the statue is a 10-foot tall stone statue of an evil-looking monkey balances on its tail atop a stone dais in the middle of this 20-foot high chamber. The statue's limbs are splayed with hands and feet cupped.
So its hands and feet are cupped, it's bouncing on its tail, and then a shaft of blue light is hitting its left foot.
I believe it was right foot.
Right foot. Okay. Oh, so in my perspective, it would be my left to his right. Okay.
Yes. Sure.
I'm
Is it-
gonna
is
go
the
ahead.
Let's just go with cardinal directions. It's right foot. If you ever say right foot, it's referring to that one.
Sure. Is the monkey looking at me?
He is not. He's looking forward. Technically, he's looking at Yeldrin.
Do
Oh,
I
okay,
see
I can't
anything
see
through
you
the
on
eye
there.
holes here?
Yes. When you look through that one, you see a ray of blue light falling on the left foot.
Same monkey, though, right?
Yes, same statue.
All right, I'm gonna.
Oh, I see. So
Can I see the monkey from down here?
You can.
Do I
Is-
see any
is
blue
that the
light
center
on
with
either
the
of his
star?
feet?
Nope, there's no blue light. It's the star, yeah.
Okay. Best friend starved to death. Light on the right foot.
And then the vulture
vulture.
is lucky to be alive. Light on the
Light
left.
on the left
foot.
foot.
And we're lucky. Or no, sorry. It's
There's
better
more.
to be his friend than his enemy.
What about this very left one? And I look through the.
You're gonna try and squeeze through that one.
This one's going.
So
to be
above
tough,
that,
I
there's
think.
going to be another one inscription. And if you look through that, it falls onto the right hand of the statue.
Okay.
All right. So you.
And
so
what's
going,
the I would grab a transcription once he backs out and then bring it
Sure.
over.
It says, I ate one of the boar's friends.
Okay. I'm gonna assume then symmetry, all that. What's over here?
Are you going to look through it?
Yeah.
Okay. There's an inscription. You'll get a reading. One of the others has no friends.
Aw.
And the character, you see it falling on the left hand.
Okay. So
Says one of the characters has no friends. My best friend died of starvation. The vulture's lucky to be alive. There's a monkey.
I'd imagine the vulture doesn't have very many friends.
that's not the point, though. It's better to be the monkey's friend rather than his enemy. So basically, what I'm guessing it is, because all the hands are cupped up, we have to grab the correct hand or foot and maybe apply pressure or something to it. So let's go over all 4 of them again. There's the vulture. The vulture's lucky to be alive. One of my
That's
friends
left.
starved to death. I ate one of the boar's friends.
Yes.
And then what was the 4th?
My only friend is dead.
My only friend is dead.
My
No, I
only
thought that
friend
was the
starved to death.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the last one was somebody has no friends.
Yes. One of
Okay.
the others has no friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vulture.
If I enter the room and look around, are there any other animals?
When you enter the room and look around, there are masks corresponding to where each of the passages are. And there's some more Omuin.
Okay, I'll grab a transcription, bring it over.
Sure. There's a relief on the back wall. I can read the rest of this now. On the wall behind, a sculpted relief shows a monkey-like creature tearing into a giant serpent. Cuneiform inscriptions are carved above and below the relief. And there are 4 masks of painted stone protrude from the walls. They depict the heads of a lion, zebra, boar, and vulture. And so, with your readings, it will say... Huh. Oh, no, the cuneiform inscriptions are of the fight, essentially.
Okay. So in the back, the monkey is fighting a serpent.
Yes.
And then these masks correspond to a lion, a zebra, a boar, and a vulture.
Yes.
What is this mask?
That's a zebra. That's what the letters are
zebra
for.
says, my best friend is dead.
My only friend starved to death. The vulture on the far right said one of the others has no friends.
Right.
The boar said the vulture is lucky to be alive. And the lion said I ate one of the boar's friends.
Okay, well...
So the best friend... So the zebra's best friend can't be the lion, because the lion ate one of the boar's friends. And we know that the best friend starved to death. That leaves either the vulture or the boar itself.
And the monkey is fighting which one?
The vulture says one of these has no friends, which implies that the vulture has a friend.
And the monkey is fighting which animal again?
Serpent.
It's fighting a
Okay.
snake, so it's...
Never
Yes,
mind.
that's from the legend.
Okay. So, if the vulture says one of these has no friends, the lion mentioned eating a friend.
Eating one of
so-
the boar's friends.
Eating one of the boar's friends. And then the zebra said the vulture's lucky to be alive. So the lion didn't eat the vulture. That means the lion ate the boar. Or
No, it
no,
ate the
sorry.
zebra.
Yeah, it ate the zebra.
Okay.
The lion
So-
eats the zebra. The boar probably died of starvation.
Hmm.
No, the
And
boar
then the
has...
lion doesn't mention having any friends, so it doesn't have any friends. So the vulture, I think, is the friend.
Yeah, that makes sense if you consider how
Yeah.
like vultures operate.
And the vulture was this mask, right?
Yes.
Which shaft of light was that
That
mask?
was the left hand.
I will go and put pressure on the left hand of the monkey.
Nothing will happen. But as you get closer to the statue, you see some writing in Omoan underneath the statue.
Translate it.
Or it says, Wongo's friend knows where to pour the water.
Ah,
Okay, we'll pour water in.
How
The left
much?
hand.
I'm gonna guess. Ah, God.
Do you
Wongo's
have water?
I can conjure water as a cantrip, but I'd have to shift out of my bear form.
Well, we were probably gonna have you shift out.
Wait,
'cause it'll be
we have
nighttime.
the jar.
No, you don't.
because our barbarian friend isn't here.
He
Oh,
he
but we also had a water
disappeared.
collection apparatus.
You
We
did.
should have
So.
drinking water.
Yeah,
You
oh,
have
yeah,
drinking
we
water,
had
yeah.
those, that's how we stayed alive.
Really, I
Um,
thought you got rid of it for the jug. I thought it was just like kind of like assumed.
Oh,
Same with food, with the create food.
mayo.
Ew, no. Good God.
Just
How much
eat
water?
mayo for the rest of your life.
But so you're gonna pour water into that hand? Who's pouring it?
I guess I
You
can
cannot
hold the
pour it
skin.
as a bear.
I can't hold
I'll
the skin
I'll
and
go
pour
ahead
it?
and I'll pour it.
Okay. Avdol, as you pour water into the hand, you hear a snarling and a disembodied voice says, "Take the prize and curse your friends, or fight my children to claim it. What is your choice?" And a cube will appear in the hand.
Think carefully, Abdal.
What, friends? No. No.
This guy.
I guess fight to claim it.
Okay, no one goes to grab it, so 4 things will appear clinging to the statue, and they're going to start shrieking.
Monkeys.
That sounds like
Does
fight
this
shrieking.
put us in initiatives, I
Yes.
imagine? Does the polar bear have a better initiative?
God damn
It does not.
Yay.
Good lord. Just, Also,
Oh, I guess I could do this.
I also call out, hey yo, artists. Looks like there's. I say it exactly like that too. There appears to be loud shrieking coming in the cavern. You want to come take a look?
He'll be like, "I'll be right there," as he puts out his cigarette very slowly.
Welcome to the 3 Club.
Okay,
I'd like to
I'm gonna
keep
go
it
through this because I think
first.
it duplicated. Halstead, was your initiative 5 or 10? 10. I'll get rid of that one. Yeldrin, was your initiative 19 or 6?
6.
Artis's was not 19. Avdol, was your initiative 10 or 20?
Nat 20.
Vormash, 7 or 3?
3.
Okay, I think I've got everyone. Descending Avdol, you're up first.
Okay.
3.
1 sec.
I'm going to. I'll be back in like a minute.
They're gonna be hanging on like that.
Alright. So I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, and I'm going to attack this monkey twice.
Sure.
And here we go. 24.
24 will hit.
Great.
8 damage, okay. You
And then-
bash it.
21.
And hit again.
For
And
9
smash it. It is bloodied, but is not dropped yet.
Okay. And
They're
then,
going to go.
As my bonus,
Oh,
I'm going to go
right.
ahead and do my Aurora.
Sure. They're going to go, and they're going to do something, and the polar bear is going to feel a terrible pain in its skull.
My
Make me a
skull, do I get-
wisdom save.
Okay, I gotta save. Wisdom. I use my own wisdom, right?
No, I think you take the... Wow, oh
Oh,
god.
I take the animal's physical stats.
Yeah,
and
so
my
you take your
different
own
ones.
then.
Yeah. 5.
Okay. You are stunned for a minute.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Later, guys.
18 psychic damage. Avdol, your mind is being crushed. Give me a wisdom save.
Fuck.
Oh, I guess there's also a roll
13?
for bark skin.
Make me another wisdom save.
Keep the bark skin.
Nice.
Make me another wisdom save.
22.
Okay. You are
Only
not
better and
stunned.
better.
Alright.
Kind of
Halstead is
before.
stunned. Go ahead and make me another wisdom save.
12.
You're still stunned for now. Yeldrin.
Are you guys okay in there?
No, of course not. Get in here.
Ugh, this guy. All right.
There is a long bear in the way.
These two monkeys are gonna take 3 radiant.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to here. Good God, monkeys!
4 armed monkeys. Thank you very much.
Bad monkey.
That'll
So I
hit.
need to hit the one in front of me for 9 damage.
That one will drop.
I can't move any farther.
Well, Artis's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Vormesh.
All right. Take a move, which is 30. So 5, 10, 20. Can I occupy a square in Wolf Square? Or the Bear Square?
No, you cannot.
The bear square. But you could
if I
double
double
move
can I
into the room.
continue through it?
Yes, you can do that.
All right. Let's see. So let me double check here. That feels so put me in there. So I will also take the double move. So that'll put me at 30, and then 5, 10, and actually I'll just move there.
Okay, Abdal, you're up.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Bonus action go into tunnel fighter.
I'm gonna go ahead and move up against the wall here and attack the monkey.
You got the monkey.
22
22 will hit.
for 13.
Okay,
And then 8.
and that will miss.
Yep.
They are going to go. They will not recharge their psychic powers.
Yay.
And then this one's going to swing on down to here.
Provoking from me.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, sorry, not provoking, but I get an attack on it.
No, that is your provoke.
No, tunnel
Or-
fighter is.
It's your reaction.
You get to use a reaction.
Yes. I'm attacking it.
That will hit. 6 damage, okay. So, there's going to be a full attack on Vormesh, Avdal, and the bear. So let's go for the bear first, because you're stunned, so it'll
That's
have advantage.
right?
Yes.
16's to hit.
So it's going to bite you. A 16
Well,
for a total of 3 damage. And then it's going to use all 4 of its arms to claw at you. 'Cause
Hold
it's
on,
hanging...
let me see if I get the Mickey Bark skin for this.
Oh, that's true. 17
Yep, that'll hit.
for a total of 8 damage.
Okay.
These things roll like crap.
Roll high enough for me. I keep Bark skin.
That's true. Well, I mean for damage, not for to hit. All right, Vormesh. Bite. Crit.
well, I eat the crit.
Oh, well, 1 more d4. 6 total.
Ow.
And then claws. Almost. If only that would have crit, that would have been great.
It
Avdal.
did not, though.
Miss.
Nope.
And miss.
Yay.
Why are you saying no? You're not the one being attacked.
Oh, sorry. I thought that the bite was also on me.
No. Halstead, you're still stunned, but give me a will save.
Okay. Wisdom, right?
Yes, wisdom. I was about to say wisdom. You are unstunned.
But my turn's over, right?
Yes. Yeldrin. Technically, when you're stunned, I don't think you can concentrate. I'd have to look that up. Let's not worry about it right now.
Let's
But
not
Sure.
worry our pretty little heads right now.
Bad monkeys. Gonna try to hit this one in front of me. 19 to hit
that will hit.
for 5 damage, and if it's not dead, it needs to make a con save.
Sure. 20.
Okay, it saves. That makes me more angry, so I'm gonna hit it again with the quarterstaff
You do slightly better than you did
No.
before.
with 7
No,
damage.
Stunned is I can still concentrate. I just can't take actions or reactions.
It's kind of weird to me, but I guess it
And
makes
then
sense.
unarmed strike.
I figure they just use it as like a
For 6
buff
more
socket
damage.
rather than like actually thinking about the spell.
Yeah.
It is still alive. It's honest. It's hanging limply, but it's still screeching lightly. Artis is gonna go.
Eh.
He's gonna curse and say, Vormash, could you move 5 feet to your south?
Yeah.
And
yeah,
he's gonna
wait,
hold
can I-
his
can I
ring
fit
out as
there?
though he's preparing for something.
I see. Can I fit down there?
Yes.
You got it, boss.
It is your turn, Vormash, as he's preparing.
All right. So I'm gonna take 2 swings on the monkey directly diagonal to me. So 1, nope. 2, nope. All right.
This is
I'm
what you
about
get for
to-
not moving first, you asshole. And he's gonna fire off his cone of cold.
Wait. Wait. What? It's just on an action. That triggers on an action.
He was preparing, genius.
Yeah, preparing. I figured meant like in Pathfinder where it triggers when something happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could have
The
moved
trigger
and
was
then
you moving.
swung. But
Yes,
you
and I
swung and then moved, so that's why you missed. Because Artis is kind of
Oh.
a dick.
Okay, fine. Well, I move, and I can't see what's going on.
Oh, because you're in the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the boundary for the dynamic lighting.
Whoops. Oh, well.
And I'm pretty sure this is going to kill them all anyway, so.
2 of them will succeed.
Oh, wow.
Because why the hell not?
13s all around.
It is 8d8, right? Yes, 8d8. So 27 damage. So, and it went succeed, fail, succeed. These 2 will freeze solid. Whoops. These 2 will freeze solid and fall to the ground and shatter. And the last one survives, but it seems to have taken a bit. So we are going to go to Avdol.
Okay. Get to back here, or I guess here. And I'll attack.
Okay,
22.
that'll hit.
10 damage.
Okay. Looking, swinging limply.
17
And that will hit.
for 13.
And you will smash its head.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you get 200 experience each.
Cool.
I did nothing that fight.
You
Me
weren't.
neither. All right, so puzzle cube.
Hey.
Get.
You got mentally assaulted.
You got mind crushed.
I didn't even get to do that.
That
much.
is literally what the ability was
I got
called.
bit. Okay, so we have how many? 4 cubes now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Abdul, real quick, does this place still have magic in it or no?
I don't know. Do I detect magic? No.
No.
Cool. Do you wanna just-
I believe
wanna
it's
just
time
camp out
for
here
a
for a night?
rest. Yeah.
Yep.
I believe night is approaching us.
Yep, so about
You mean
it's about that time.
You're still a polar bear.
So
No, I
where
shifted out because I
I
timed
mean,
out.
Yeah,
Venus
at this point.
Star,
where do you want to rest? Is the
and-
Let's go
question.
to the amp. No.
Right in between the monkey obelisks.
Yes.
Good
all
rest.
The
sleep in a
perfect
hand.
deterrent.
It's monkey screech ASMR or whatever.
Their
Y'all
screams
slightly
are murder to
terrify
my
me.
ears.
You say they're murder to your ears?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. But anyways, what do you wish to do?
I'd say in the temple because it's the best, the most. It's the least likely to be attacked. There's walls and stuff. Instead of a house where it's just like kind of there
True.
and broken.
And then as we sleep, a Tyrannosaurus just smashes through the top and we die. No.
That's like every house here.
But yeah, I'm down for chilling at Wongo's pad.
Are you Wongo's friends?
Of course I'm
Yeah,
Wongo's
we
friend.
beat him
It's
up.
good to be Wongo's friend.
Didn't we just like actively deny him?
No, he gave us a choice. We took an option and we did it.
Anyways, so a day will pass and nothing will happen.
Yay.
So, it is now a new day. You all have your abilities back, and
Spawn
we're
of
back to
Wonka.
exploring.
All right. Do you want to just clear out the back side of the temple just to make sure that nothing funny happens?
You mean like
All the
go
stuff
through
back here,
these
mainly.
houses here? I say we start going down the highway here because I think we would have noticed if any of them looked
Going down
particularly
the highway.
shriny.
Fair. All right. Well, just to make sure, there isn't anything that looks particularly shiny down there, right?
Which one?
Shriny. Over here in this back block. Blah.
Oh, back here. No, nothing up here. This whole section beyond the one you had finished.
Cool. All right. Highway number 2.
Sure. This one over here seems like some type of bazaar, and it seems pretty intact.
Can we get down there?
You'd have to jump off the wall, but as you continue
yeah.
up and down, I'll kind of mark these off because I figure you were going to anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This up here is a little strange too because it's very well kept.
Okay. Do we want to take the highway just up to the north, then jump down to there, and then make our way back around to there?
How high is the highway?
I mean, alternatively, well, no, never mind. I was about to say let's go to the market, go here, and then make our way back up, but we
How
just have
high
to go over
is
the
the
wall.
highway?
Really fucking high.
No, seriously.
Which one?
The highway. How high
the
is the highway?
It's like 10 feet or so.
Oh. I mean,
But if you go to the north, that bit there that I circled kind of looks like this. You see pretty much at the end of the road and at the end of a hallway, an obelisk.
yeah, all right, let's
And there's
go.
a 3x3 cube in front of it.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. The head of that archway. That looks familiar. Anyways, yeah, so let's visit the obelisk.
And it's 10 feet down. Is everyone okay with climbing up 10 feet?
Yeah.
I figured that's a far enough distance that someone could make it up and then pull someone up. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, make an acrobatics roll.
Ooh, make an athletics roll.
That's true. It's athletics.
Climb that wall if you're so great.
But yeah, there is an obelisk. Inside that obelisk is a 3x3 grid with cube-shaped holes.
Oh, I see. This is where we turn in all of our.
I wonder what happens here. All right.
Yeah. All right. Good to know.
Do the cube holes have any particular like anything drawn into them or anything like that?
None that you see.
Okay. It's just a 3x3 square with indentations or little holes. Shit, I don't know. All right.
Boobs.
Anyway, going around to the other side.
Yep.
Hitting up that there bazaar. By the way, do we have a good look at the water at the flooded areas from here?
It's very murky and it's somewhat flowing because there's a waterfall coming down, but
yeah,
right.
There's a slight current, but nothing too major.
Yes. You're going to head into the bazaar,
right?
I believe you do. Yes, it's a foldable canoe.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, in that case, the bazaar we go.
A derelict market hall stands on the street corner ahead. Frayed cloth awnings hang in tatters above a broad alley lined with stalls.
Okay. I searched the room, and I am still blind.
Okay, well, as you're searching this area, you trigger something. You feel a wire snap as you take a poor step.
Oh no.
And something will launch at you.
Is it an attack roll? It's attack roll.
A bag flies into your face.
Oh.
And out of the bag comes wasps.
No!
Creative.
I knew the situation would be worsened by the inclusion of yet more bees.
Alright, so a swarm is on you and attacking you.
Alright, I try to...
Well, it's going to get an attack on you.
Well, okay, let's just resolve that then, why don't we?
I believe it's going to be this. Is there a... Yep, okay. I don't know if wasps are any different. They might have a poison, but
Who makes a wasp bolt?
looks like they're about the same. Yep, it's about the same. I guess it's just for flavor, it's a wasp. So, shoot. 20 to do 10 damage to you.
Ow. Well, I don't have an HP total, in the...
Use your character sheet.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Ow.
And then
Please.
the wasp will dissipate after being launched at you.
Great. Good. Thanks, game.
Alright, so something has trapped this place. And considering it launched wasps at you, it must have been recent, because wasps don't live that long in a
It's true.
bag.
And that also seems oddly similar. Just to make sure, were those actually bees? At
They were
the
wasps.
cart? They were wasps.
Oh, no, those were bees, yeah.
Okay, those are just regular bees. All right, gotcha. Just double checking. Okay. Someone with perception want to take a look and make sure there aren't any more traps?
I already looked. I got the same roll.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Oh my God.
All
You're
right,
good.
guys, leave it to me. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Everyone gets hit by one except for Avdol, who notices one and manages to avoid triggering it.
Is it
So
a ranged
let's-
attack?
guides me.
Let's see what happens to each person. So, Halstad,
Question: is it a ranged attack?
you don't know what's coming.
Snatch arrow bag of wasps.
Also, yours is not. It is a, it is a spear, except instead of a pointy bit, it's a scorpion.
Whoa.
Wait, so it's
Wait,
not.
no, hold on. But what's mine?
You're telling me
What's
Yours
the
is an
surpass
alchemist
range?
fire.
Oh, good. Fire. All right. Come at
So
me, bro.
for Halstad, a 14 to hit you.
I'll
Nah,
miss with
fair
bark
way.
skin.
Did you say you put it up for the day?
I always do. I always subtract
Okay.
the charges that I
Gotcha.
have for a day of bark skin.
And then for Yeldrin, a crit.
Critical scorpion.
Yes.
Scorpion
Make
of
me
all
a
things.
Constitution save.
If it's a poison, do I get advantage?
Yes.
Wow.
You fail.
Wow.
Wow.
This room is just bad luck.
So 2 plus 3, so 5 damage.
Ow.
Also, that
Did you
crit
mean
on
to
a
roll
1d1.
2d1s?
Yes, it was a crit. So it's
D1.
1d1
Oh, I see.
because it's a
Not
stick.
2d2.
It's a stick with a scorpion on it.
Yeah, no, that
And
makes
then
sense.
launched. That poor scorpion.
It's very confused, but it lands a very good hit on Yeldrin. Alright. Avdol, by studying yours, you can tell it would have... Ooh, that's new. It would have released a skunk that's stuck in a
Oh.
cage.
Oh my God. All right. And is that it for traps in this room?
I think it's safe to say that whoever planted these traps is not very good with these traps.
I mean, hey.
With that
not-
perception, by the way, the 21,
Yeah.
you notice something scurrying down kind of a sewer entrance. It looked scaly.
Okay, I think it's a kobold or kobolds, possibly.
All right. Do we pursue?
We can. Does anyone speak Draconic?
Nope. Human and orc.
It's not human, you racist. It's common.
Oh, right. I'm proficiency in why does my proficiency?
Proficiency in human.
I am very proficient in humans.
I know humans.
But yeah, what do you wish to do?
Um.
I'll just kind of save you some trouble on a lot of this stuff.
Okay. It's all garbage.
Yeah?
All right. Down the
I mean,
sewer we
either
go.
they're protecting something worthy of protecting, or they're just trying to live out their lives.
I mean, yes, those are 2 options.
They
there
could
are
also
others
just
as
be
well.
assholes.
That's a third.
Hey, you're the guys that got hit with traps. I'll leave it to you.
Halstead triggered a trap. He didn't get hit by it. Yeldrin got scorpioned.
And I just got wasped. Alright.
They could also be guarding one of the puzzle pieces. I just realized.
Yeah, let's just go investigate. If they are
Mm.
let's
You
go
know, this
look.
is a bazaar and not a shrine. You would find it
They
very
could've sold
strange
one
for a
from a
kobold
shrine.
to solve the trials, even by trial and error.
Ha. Trial and error.
But if you want to investigate, you can.
Yeah, right.
Well, they're like little dragons, and dragons do love hordes.
All right, you're gonna follow.
Who's up for going into the sewers?
Let's
Alright.
go.
Let's make a path type of thing.
Oh, hey, it's that guy.
Yeah, I can get rid of that.
He's in the sewers! Oh no!
Somehow,
He's just
some
crammed
way.
in the sewers. He can't move. He's just sort of standing there.
It's actually just two giants in a dinosaur costume.
Frost giants. They
Yep.
come for the ring of winter.
It's how they keep cool. It's an insulated dinosaur costume.
Oh my god.
Who exactly is this?
The sewers.
Vormash, you might want to adjust your health.
Oh, yeah, right.
So you guys are gonna have to pick a what's it called?
Oh, wait,
Walking
sorry,
path.
are we 6 or
Marching
7?
order.
We're
We're
7.
7.
Okay, I need to adjust my land hands.
Remember, we rested, so you're at max health. You don't
45.
Well, except for what he lost.
I took the 10 damage in this
Right.
game by the wasps. All right. In that case, yeah, I guess I'll take the lead, even though I have the worst perception out of anyone here.
Yeah, but you're probably one of the beefiest.
Okay, so you're
a
gonna head
paladin,
forward.
You're tanky.
I can't see him.
Really,
coming.
you guys are gonna
Boy-
get to about here, and then something's gonna happen.
Boy, howdy, am I going to take them hits?
Guttering torches cast dim light under the arches of a wine cellar roughly 20 feet square. The cracked ceiling is 8 feet high. In an alcove on the far right of the room, a pile of treasure twinkles in the torchlight. Kobolds gather around it.
I think I'm just going to clear my throat menacingly.
When you do so, one of them is going to, like, shriek in a language and point at you and start screaming at you in said language.
I scream at him in orc.
Does, what's his name know Draconic?
He actually
Does
might.
anyone-
He does, and he's gonna be like, he says, "How dare you enter the lair of Kakarol the Great? Give tribute or die."
Kakarot.
Kakarol.
Let me confer. Do we want to just
Kill him and take his stuff. Yes.
Kill him.
Yes.
Take his things.
all right?
Artis is gonna say he
may.
may not be involved in this, but kobolds like to search things out. We can use this to our advantage, but if you want to murder hobo all over him, that is your
Artists, if you
prerogative.
think they have some more significant use, then by all means, play our.
I mean, they're kobolds. Give them a friggin' like silver piece, and they'll probably be
Look,
happy.
a
Yeah.
shiny
Okay.
gold
What I'll
piece.
do.
Throw
is
them
I'll
a candle.
Push
You wanna
aside
take the-
Vormash.
Oh, that's a lot of kobolds.
I'll
Yeah, you
push
take the
aside
lead.
Vormash and toss a couple gold pieces at their feet.
Give me a. It's not diplomacy. What is it called now?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Yes,
Okay.
You mighty
Oh wait, you have
kill the...
charisma.
he does.
19.
I believe that's going to be. He accepts your tribute, and he imperiously states something, and Artis will translate. He says, your tribute has been accepted. Now, what do you ask of a soon-to-be dragon?
Did he just say soon-to-be dragon?
Totally did.
Yeah, he did. Good for him. Shall we go ahead then and inquire about the shrines, you think? Or
Do they know where puzzle cubes are? I guess.
Well, do we want to just flat out tell them, or yeah, you know what? I'm gonna ask what they know about the Lich and of the shrines in the area.
He'll say, there are buildings that are scary. We don't go near them.
Does he know Ross?
Well, he's going to kind of realize what he said and be like, well, there is nothing of importance there. We don't need to go there. But he seems kind of frightened.
I see. Are any of those out in the waters?
He's going to say, the Lich, oh, you mean the divine being that will make me a dragon?
Ah.
Huh.
What do you know of him?
You speak as if you don't know him. You seemed to have been his servants, but if you're not...
Oh no, I merely wished to know how much I was allowed to talk to you about. There's certain levels of trust.
Do you have
His
due
brain
clearance?
seems to be frying.
Let it not bother you. We are all friends here. I provided tribute after all. Does anything live beneath the surface of the water?
He will say there are things under the water. There are snake beings.
What a surprise.
He'll say, be particularly careful about this building here.
Is that one of the buildings of which are
Of which
no
there is
importance
nothing
to
of
you?
value. Now I tire of this questioning. Give more tribute or leave. I have things to do.
Very well, and I'll turn to the others to see if they have any more questions.
I
It's
just
a
shake
show.
my head.
All
I
right,
just shrug.
I will
I know this.
bow out.
All right. You will, as you are walking out, you hear what sounds like something jumping, something hitting something very hard, and a yelping.
3, 2, 1.
You don't know
Oh,
what
I just-
happened?
It's probably them leaping on the tribute.
Low int things may think you can swim through solid objects. But that is that. Also, I'll give you guys 300 experience each for not just going into blind murder mode.
Ah, the
Murder them all, you say?
renegades. Okay, cool. So,
So we got a lich that's gonna probably have to be taken care of.
yes, we knew that like as soon as we set foot in the city. Before then, even.
Yes, but now we know where it is.
No,
In,
we know
like,
that
in
there's
the
a
city?
statement here. We don't know where the lich is. I'm gonna guess once we put the all the cubes in the obelisk here, we'll know where we need to go.
Are you saying it'll show us the way?
It will show us the way. Yes.
Artist is going to
Something,
say, the
something,
obelisk is all
spitting
well
on
and
the
good,
false
but
queen.
Ross Nasi isn't going to be hiding away in some crypt hidden behind a puzzle. He's going to
Right.
be seating himself right in the throne of power
Smack dab in the middle
as
of the
he
city.
considers himself a ruler.
Oh, sure. I just meant like maybe there's a door or something that has to be unlocked by a puzzle cube or some shit.
Watch this be a massive red herring and the game ends.
Just you
You
just
fool!
un-
You have put together his doomsday device.
Congratulations, you summoned Tiamat.
What else?
Level 1 Tiamat.
Yeah.
Alright, let's pull out the canoe and
Let's follow it all the way down into the lava pit. Sounds
Sorry,
like
artist,
fun.
your waifu can wait.
there actually isn't that much of current here, so we don't like just kind of.
We're not literally going to the place that's full of snake men, are we?
Well, you got any better
Mm.
ideas?
Exploring other places.
Any more specific better ideas?
Going around in the canoe and exploring there, or crossing the canoe to the other part of the city that's on land, exploring there.
Okay, this one you kind of tell that you don't really need the canoe. The water's only about 2 feet deep, so it's going to be difficult terrain
Is
instead
it
of...
above us, or?
No, which one?
Sorry about that.
I meant on the map. 'cause
Oh,
we're
I'm
still
moving you,
at-
don't worry.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't you worry.
Maybe I shouldn't copy you. You don't need 2 people. Bottom left. And you'll notice this as you approach from farther out. There seem to be crocodiles wallowing around around this temple.
Nonsense. Those are logs.
Yes, clearly.
Oh no, I'm still long bear.
I'll fix it. Okay.
Come with a horrible disfigurement.
Crocodiles wallow in this muddy lake bed from which rises a walled ruin. 2 columns flank the entrance, carved with images of a long-legged bird with a needle-like beak. At the building's front, slimy steps ascend to an entry arch.
Oh, I'm all for just going up to the stone stairs and seeing what we can find.
Sounds good.
Like maybe up through here, navigate this way and up.
Not
Yeah.
to deal with
That
annoying
way-
crocodiles.
Oh, whoops! I need to fix my health again. That's gonna be 4.
Does someone have more meat to toss to the crocodiles so they're
30.
distracted?
That's
Maybe.
5. That's 35. And whammo.
'Cause,
I'd
I
say
mean,
you
if we
have
can
supplies,
avoid
so I'll give
fighting
you
the
that if
crocodiles,
you-
I say we do it.
Give me a... I guess a
Persuasion.
survival?
Last time we did this, it was survival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, with that, you can keep all of them busy, and they will all just focus on eating the meat you throw out.
Perfect.
Go for your Shakespeare.
You'll run in, there's a Omuan inscription above the entrance. Papazotl teaches us to bow before no one.
Papazotl, okay.
In this room,
Papazotl was important.
Papazotl was the Iblis.
yes.
Yeah.
Moss clings to the stonework throughout this hall. The mosaic floor depicts a tall bird using its long pointy beak to pin a monstrous frog-like creature with tentacles sprouting from its shoulders. Set into the far wall is a set of heavy stone doors. Set.
It was Papazotl fighting a froghemoth?
Yes.
Yeah,
fought in-
remember
did
he
he
sent
fought
the
Kubazan,
frog,
right?
and then it
Yes.
turned into a frog.
Yeah. Well, we've already killed a froghemoth. We're kind of like Papazotl, right?
True enough.
What do you wish to do?
Is there anything on this pedestal?
There is not.
I
Is
will
there
approach
any
the
inscriptions
door.
on the walls?
Yeah, just the stuff you saw already.
I'll
Okay.
try to
The
gently
mosaic.
push the door open.
They seem very heavy.
Okay, strength check.
No.
Wow.
Okay, so
Just
Papazotl
Both of you
says
work
to
together,
bow-
you add up to 20 strength, right? Halstad, Abdal, what's your strength?
12.
Hi.
I have 16 strength.
14
Okay.
strength.
With 20
What's up?
total, you force the doors open as they shriek and scrape along the ground.
Okay, cool.
An empty pedestal stands in the middle of this chamber. 6 statues
Oh,
face it from
no.
alcoves on the walls. They depict bare-chested humans with the heads of different animals. From left to right, the heads resemble those of a lion, a jaguar, a lobster, a toucan, a bat, and a frog.
Just a lobster head? That's just like 2 eyes.
Do we have to fight them?
All right, so the pedestal has nothing on it.
It has nothing on it. As you look
Is there
closer
anything
at
like
it,
on the side of it? Inscriptions anywhere? Ah,
Comes with sunshine.
a riddle. You
It rhymes
assume.
in common and not an Omuan. How mysterious.
It's actually written in common.
Oh, what?
You know what's always joined to its caster? Lobsters. Comes with sunshine, leaves with light, hides in darkness, does not
Is
bite.
it light?
No.
No, this must be. We must be.
Leaves with
pressing
night.
these
Okay,
thing
so
in
if it
order.
comes with the light and leaves with the night, I think it's like a shadow.
Vampires.
Hold on. One,
Yeah.
two, three.
Yeah,
This
actually,
is this is a 6-line poem, and there are 6 animals. I think we have to touch them in order.
It's totally shadows though.
Okay, so what were the animals again?
There's a lion, a jackal, a lobster, and I don't know the other 3.
Lizard, jaguar, lobster, toucan, bat, frog.
Okay, so a bat.
2, 3, 4.
The bat would be the
6,
highest
yeah.
darkness bit. And
Comes with
lobsters
sunshine.
lobsters literally can't bite people.
Neither do frogs.
Okay, so
I guess
that's
frogs
2
can
possible.
bite.
Yeah, they don't have teeth, I don't
can
think,
glomp.
but yeah.
Also, just to make sure, is this room internally lit?
It is not.
Okay.
All is joined to its caster. Never strays from its master.
Like that riddle is clearly talking about a shadow.
What is a shadow?
You cast a shadow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it never strays. And it hides in darkness because
You know, that's true for normal things, but there are magical ways to mess with people's shadows.
Yeah.
Like casting
but,
darkness.
Like, there's also magical ways of making old men not walk with canes. So there goes that riddle.
yeah.
Well, clearly
so
that's
we
not what the
have-
third
trial
leg
then.
refers to.
Okay, so we had a lion, a bat.
No, no lion. There's no lion. A lizard.
Jaguar.
What? Oh, it was a lizard.
Yeah.
Okay, so a lizard, a bat, a toucan, a lobster, and
Alright, I'm gonna go. I actually want to inspect all
jackal.
these statues without touching it. I want to take a look at it.
Sure.
So you say it was just a bare-chested person with an
With
animal.
the head. Yep.
With the head.
Animal head.
All right. I'm blind. Bye.
do we have like a light source to cast a shadow on any of these?
I'd assume you'd have like a torch or something, or even just
Yeah.
like a
Okay.
light cantrip.
Also, where's
I
Artis?
mean,
I
I
figure
don't know if you
he's
should
always
assume
just
that
kind of
because our
waiting in a
party
corner
always
while
has
you
dark
try and
vision.
figure out puzzles.
That guy smokes way too many cigarettes.
Yeah, our artist clearly has a light. Worst case. Okay, well all the
Well,
talk
no, it just
of, like,
drains his health,
night-
but removes time limits.
all the talk of like night and day and stuff doesn't really seem to apply to any of these but the bats. So I'm gonna take a light source, whether it's a torch that we have or one of Artis's cigarette lighters, and bring it over to where was the bat statue?
It's middle right.
Oh, okay. You know what? It kind of gets ruined by the dynamic lighting. I can
Oh,
see
does
behind
oh
it.
my fucking god! They didn't
yeah,
put
I
a
see
little.
On the
too.
bright side, it wasn't until I had this idea
Yeah, the
that I
dynamic
noticed
lighting
that.
actually shows it to me too. I just didn't say anything.
does it show a solution or something?
Look right here, and you'll see what he means.
What is that?
When you shine a light on it, you notice a crawl space behind the statue.
Huh.
Wow, they didn't think to put that line there to like make it even.
Nope.
I should have checked that. That's
All
But
right.
I guess
crawl space.
also that seemed eerily on the nose. You haven't run this before, have you, Abdal?
No, I haven't.
Right.
No, like
I'm
the
not.
riddle,
I'm
like
not
the
stream
riddle seems
sniping
super
either.
obvious.
If that's what you're suspecting.
Anyways,
But yeah,
There's a
no,
crawl
my
space.
logic is just the fact night, day, a lobster, of course.
of course.
I mean, the other one could maybe be a jackal. But
Where does the does not bite come in?
I
Those
I
don't
just
bite.
mostly was going off of the duality of night and day with that. Darkness and light. That's pretty
Not all
close.
parts of a rhyming riddle make sense.
Yeah, I'm not saying everything ties into a bat.
All I
but-
can think about, Ron, is when I ran that murder mystery thing, and you guys just sat there with that stupid puzzle for like 2 hours.
I'm going to.
I thought that was
Compare-
a puzzle with the.
No, that one was like 4 hours with the Lufia one.
I'm gonna grab our walkie-talkie that has sending and prepare a message to Wizard of the Coast. Here's a preview.
That's harassment. You're banned from all Magic the Gathering tournaments.
No! My Eldrazi deck.
An amoeboid goddamn changeling.
Okay, so, crawl space, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'll lead the way. I'll go
Sure.
first.
He knows the way.
And,
Ugh, that
I
thing needs
crawl
to die.
through,
It does, it really
and
does.
it's a small room.
A strange grid is etched into the far wall of this stone cell.
Ooh.
Oh, good. More puzzles.
Eh.
This is the worst game of Battleship I've ever seen.
This.
Seriously, you're supposed to clump all of them together.
No, you go
Super
diagonally.
fleet.
Oh well, I think I see what you mean. Like where you place them.
Yeah.
No, you place the ships diagonally, and then you get punched in the face when they find out.
Yep.
All right, so let's first get this out of the way. Does it look like it looks like the discolored tiles are made of different material.
Yep.
Are they removable?
Nope.
We found a key, but we haven't found the puzzle yet. Look out for a floor that has this kind of either this material or this dimension.
So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1,
It's
2.
literally in our handout. We can just pull it up whenever we want.
This is gonna be an interesting one. Let's see if
But,
you can figure this one out.
Okay, so I'll leave the crawl space. Do I see anything reminiscent of that key?
No, there is nothing.
Huh.
Room is completely empty.
Well, besides the pedestal
Besides that.
statue and the 6 statues, there's nothing else of interest.
Wait a minute.
I approach the lobster face and go, "What's your game, lobster man?"
He lobsters at you,
Clickety click,
which
click,
is
click.
which is nothing because it's a statue.
Well,
What's your game, Vitruvian man?
okay, I'll go back into the room and I'll lightly press one of them. Not gonna push it down all the way if I get any leeway, but just to test
Nope.
to see if there's
Nothing can move on it. If you try every tile, none of them will move.
Do I detect magic on the tiles?
No.
Okay. Can I do like a... Okay, so I'll go... Actually, I'll do a perception in this room first. Do I see
Let
any
me help.
hidden passageways?
I didn't
Nope,
know.
there's nothing else.
Okay, I'll go into the main room and look for more
I press the button.
passageways.
There is no button.
There's no button in the middle of this pedestal?
No. It's
Oh.
just a pedestal. If you look
Oh.
closely, you can see a hatch.
Oh,
But you get the feeling you won't be able to pry it open.
There's a hatch, like, underneath the pedestal?
It's on top of it.
Oh,
And just to
okay.
make
Based on what
sure,
you've
the
seen, you
door-
get the feeling that the puzzle cube will come out of this hatch when you solve something.
Makes sense.
Artist is going to be like, "Oh, you found a thing, right?"
Yeah.
Huh. Well, they're evenly spaced besides those dark things. Is there anything you have that's 7 by 15? Maybe you put something onto those.
How many of the magic puzzle boxes do we have? 4?
Yeah, we have
I don't
4.
think you're going to have to find, let me do a quick calculation,
A lot.
105 puzzle boxes.
Oh, they're that small, huh?
but
No,
that's
they're
7
much
by
bigger than
15.
that. Well, here's another thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 dark squares.
And there's 9 puzzle boxes. Oh, is this? Can we look at the big map?
You unfold your big map and your screen turns into the map.
All
I mean,
right,
you
I
could have
wish I
probably
could.
pulled up the
Look
player's
up the
map on
handout.
handout.
I can tell you immediately, it doesn't really match though. The upper 2 left don't really correspond to any.
Okay, darn. That was that. Well, at least that was.
It was a good try.
Yeah.
You're thinking
Okay.
with your noodle.
So if there's 9 spots, I mean, we already have the other place for turning in the cubes.
You also know the cubes, like you compare them, the wall dark areas are much smaller than your puzzle cubes.
Okay. I'll try and just touch one of the dark spaces. Does anything happen?
No.
Okay. Looking at our handouts, we don't seem to have anything. I'll look at the.
Artist will look at the
graffiti.
pedestal and go, do you think they could be related somehow?
Is there any more temple outside?
No, it's pretty much, you can tell that being back here makes you really close to the end of the outside.
If I
Okay. what the-
stand here, do I feel anything?
Nope. You can search this room all you want. There is nothing else hidden. Maybe that.
And it's not like the statue's positions correlate with the dark spots. It's not
Nope.
like the room is the same size.
What was the other hint? Papa Zottle teaches us to bow to no one.
Mm-hmm.
Did I look at the fresco? Is there a fresco of Papa Zottle fighting the frog myth?
Yes, there is.
There was a piece of graffiti that said, "All hail the King of Feathers."
Does the fresco look like it's the right dimensions for the puzzle key?
No, it's not.
Okay, here's my theory. Papazotl is an Iblis. Iblises love to fuck with people. Papazotl taught us to bow to no one could actually mean we're supposed to bow to Papazotl.
Is this some Greek shit where his name is no one?
Is this
Well,
some
I
Greek
mean,
shit where the
just
god has to
based
fuck
off the
someone?
fact that we've encountered Iblises, and even the story mentions how Papazotl loves tricking people. So
Can I move one of the statues?
They do not move.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell everyone this before I do it, in case they want to get into any spots, in case something bad happens. I'm gonna go ahead and bow to the fresco of Papazotl.
Nothing will happen.
Okay, so much for that. The statue of Papazotl isn't magic, is it?
It is not.
Yeah, okay. Can we pick up the little statue?
No.
Okay. God, this is frustrating.
All right, let's look at these things closer up.
Well, what are the two things we found in this temple? Because it must be something to do in here, because having a trial that is solved outside of the temple makes no
doesn't make
sense.
any sense.
Yeah, it's clearly in here.
So there are the statues. There's the fresco. There's the pedestal. Just to make sure, nothing on the doors themselves are smooth on both sides, right? No funny things on them.
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
I stand here. Anything?
Nope.
I'm trying to think, because the only thing that looks like it could have the same dimensions as the puzzle key is if we rotate the puzzle key so it looks like the floor.
What is actually on the discolored squares?
It looks like paint, as though someone painted over it, and it's fresher than anything else.
Fresher than anything else, but still like plenty of years old.
Not really. In fact, if you would examine them closely, I'm not even going to have you roll for this. Those were probably painted at the same time that Riddle in Common was carved.
Okay, and then it's hard to tell from that handout. Do the discolored things have any recognizable shapes on them?
No, they're just squares. In addition to the other ones.
But they are painted squares.
They're painted over, yeah, to look darker.
All right. And just poking on them doesn't do anything.
No.
Nope.
All right. So that's that. So this is all very. This part is very recent. Good start. And just to make sure, no other spots have a alcove hidden behind them, right?
No, just this one.
Okay. Oh, whoops. You know what? I'm not actually logged into the stream. I'm a bad person.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point, but
Well, yeah, because I'll be tabbed out and Twitch will be like, "Nah, you're not watching."
artists will get a bit closer and be like, and look at the riddle. Could it be a cryptogram?
What? So it corresponds to the letters in the riddle?
Oh my god.
I
Let me pull up the handout for that.
can't exactly overlay them, so it's hard
Yes,
to.
well, no, but you can definitely. So let's see. COMESWI. That's 5. That's 4. That's 7. That's 9. That's 16.
So there's, what is it, the first two, and then
One,
which one is
two,
the next
three,
highlighted?
4, 5, 6,
15,
7,
16, 17,
8,
18,
9,
19,
10.
20, 21st.
Well, hang on a minute. Let me just. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't correspond to row, so I guess it's just by letter. Let's see. So CO, and then it's 7 by 15. You said.
Yes, so the next one would be
16,
21.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This comes with Sunshine, I believe, is 16 letters because that's 9 plus 7, or 8, sorry. Sunshine is 8 letters, which means that's 17.
There's 17 there.
And then 18, 19, 20, 21, V.
So COV.
And then that's 15 plus 21 is 36. So 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. E.
Cove.
That's a word. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck.
You could always just count from the E you stopped at, too.
Yeah, that's true.
So 7 away.
Yeah. Shit, that's
It's the E in
and
hides.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. R, cover, okay. Then add 16. That was the R in darkness, right?
Yes.
So add 16 to. Just count it 16, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. E. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the E in does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not right.
It wasn't the E in does, it was the E in join? No.
Fuck, I lost
It
my
was
place.
the E in bite.
Oh, the E in bite. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 5. No.
What have you got?
1, 2. I have cover. I believe. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. God damn, I lost my place.
So
Hang
it's
on.
5 away. And it was the E in bite. ALWAY.
Yeah, cover Ray. Okay, so the Y in always, then 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2. E. The second E in never. And then the last one is 15, 16, 17. Oh. cover eyes.
Oh. Okay. So I'll cover my eyes. I don't know.
You've gone
alright.
blind.
No.
Alright, so
And I'll
just
tell
make
everyone
sure
else to
this-
cover their eyes.
Nothing
Alright.
happens.
I.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Hold on. Hold on.
Quick thing. So, so the statue. There are 6 statues.
I'll cover the
there's-
eyes of the statue of the bat.
Nothing happens. How are you covering
cover
it, by
the
the
eyes
way?
of Papazotl.
How are you covering it, by the way? Just like holding your
got a
hands up,
sack.
or
Yeah, holding my hand over it.
nothing happens. And nothing happens when you cover Papazottles.
How many sacks do you got, Ron?
Like 10 goddamn sacks.
I
Put
think
the
you
sacks
have.
on all of them.
You're gonna put a sack on all of their heads.
Yeah, I guess.
A hatch will pop open,
Hey, jeez.
and a puzzle cube will come out.
And I snatch it up.
Dun
Vormash
dun
the
dun
riddle
dun dun
solver.
dun 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 ba-dum, bum.
Vormash the riddle smasher. Also, thanks for the hint.
I figured we'd be here for a while if I didn't kind of
Yeah.
prod it along, because that one kind of takes some leaps of knowledge.
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm really
But-
bad with.
With that puzzle done, we are over halfway done, because I believe that's the 5th you finished.
Yes.
Yeah.
On that, that'll be it for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be continuing Pathfinder next Monday, or 5e next
5e.
Monday. I'm so goddamn used to playing Pathfinder.
Well, I mean, I think we've been doing that for the past like 2 years.
Something like that, yeah. But we'll be continuing it then. So until then, good night, everyone. Hopefully it was fun, and hopefully nothing comes up. We'll see.
See you
But
Monday.
until then,
Bye, stream.
yes, goodbye, everyone.
Stream.